Hi everyone. So today I'm going to be discussing with you on how we can build your forever dog. So forever dog meaning I want your dog to have the best life, best quality of life, and a longer life than we are told dogs are supposed to have today. So the topics I am going to be discussing are the misconceptions there are for dogs' diets. Kibble is awful. Feeding your dog raw is the best option. So many integrative vets have the stance that ultra processed is good, although in this YouTube link, for some reason it is being funky and the volume won't work. Holistic veterinarian Nick Thompson goes into how he is not a fan of ultra processed and he would never feed it to his pets because he has seen the extrusion process and how many effects that this food has on dogs and cats, and then even goes into how that if he were to, or if a pet company were to make food for humans under the same conditions that they make for pets, then they would be arrested due to how low quality and minimum it is for our pet's health. So, for instance, in this little analysis of Royal Canin, which a lot of integrative vets like to say is so good, the first 5 ingredients tell everything. So, corn byproduct meal, Berber's rice, wheat, corn, gluten meal, chicken fat is all, it sounds fillers, and it doesn't sound like whitefish or like quail or like anything that is good, because byproduct meal, just not just chicken, could be chicken feathers, or we don't know because that's why it's byproduct. So with that said, kibble's bad. So even Susan Thixton as well states in her website on Truth About Pet Food that the areas in which kibble is manufactured, there has been mold in food, there has been mold in the machines that make the food, and they are rarely ever renovated, and the cleanliness is awful. She even shows videos that you can follow in the link in this presentation. So, more so about kibble besides the awful facts I just told you to kind of bring the point home. So, in Dogs Naturally magazine, we are told that there has been dead dogs' DNA in food, which is horrifying because it's just it's awful. So, kibble, the processing and everything, which I was shocked to have to find, 400 to 500 degrees is how this food is processed through so many times. I mean, not just like one time. There's so many different things that need to happen just for it to become how you see in this picture. The kibble is not good for teeth. It's just like candy and cereal. I mean, Fruit Loops and stuff, like it leaves a residue on teeth. Candy does the same thing. All these little things that are made just to have this food look like it is, be that shape, be that color, from dyes and stuff that are not natural and safe for our pets, are literally what they put into the food. It's like McDonald's for dogs. And it's just not regulated well at all. It's minimum. If it were for kids, as like said before, Dr. Nick even said it would be illegal if they made it for people because it's that low. It's minimum. Now going into raw food. So feeding your dog raw is best. So in prodograw.com, they state how dogs live a lot longer than dogs on kibble. They live 4 to 6 years longer. and they have higher energy levels. It is easier to maintain weight because it's not processed and refined and have all these starchy things that their body isn't made to digest. It's also smaller poops, smaller stools, and who doesn't love smaller stools? I mean, nobody likes picking up poop. Alright, I don't even like picking it up. I mean, it's a common fact. Like, we can pick it up, but like, not having to pick up as much. That's great. Leaner muscular build. We all like being looked like athletes and like we're good. To show that everything we're giving them is providing good stuff. Alright, more so, here's another one to state what integrative vets try to point out about raw food to put it down and make it seem like their kibble food is better. So BellaandDuke.com, they go into myths that these integrative vets say. So they say it's too expensive, it takes up space, it's awful, and it makes your dog aggressive and dangerous, and salmonella and bacteria and all this stuff. So, salmonella and bacteria. So there is so much testing that goes on before raw dog food companies can even sell their food. And I even work at a small business store. This is the whole reason why I wanted to tell you guys about this, because I really care about people's dogs' quality of life. So dogs can literally get bacteria and salmonella from a ball that was left outside during a snowstorm or thunderstorm or whatever. So through that is all. That is literally an example of having that. And in worst cases, if there was a little bit of bacteria or whatever, I literally just told you there's mold in kibble, which is worse, and mycotoxins, and all this stuff that has gone through so many different levels of processing rather than a fresh food, like raw. Alright, so the oldest living dog was 29 years old and 5 months. The dog's name was Bluey. This was seen from oldest.org, and of course, the dog ate raw. This was a long time ago. I believe like early 1900s. And it's incredible because through the process of diet and exercise, the dog, literally that's double or even triple how long dogs live today. So currently 10 to 12 is how long they live today. And then you just saw that they nearly doubled in the number in the past. So many misconceptions on dog food occur today. Kibble is not good for your dog in any circumstance, and raw dog food is key to longevity in your pets. And here's my works cited. I hope you guys can pass this along to your friends and better your companion's life, because it matters, and food is fuel, because what we put into our body, that's what we exhibit. We're dehydrated, we can't think. Simple as that. Take care, guys.